Hooded Luchador here, with our Picking Up the Gauntlet, again for this new season. Again, I'm really sorry, I'm late, and I got the light behind me, my cousin, she had this big meeting with her constituency, and there was lots of yelling, and it just became this whole big thing, so couldn't get back here, to do that. But let's talk about the match. So we're in Canada, the wilds of Canada. We see a lot of the Canadian wilderness there. And man, this is a weird show. I mean, the show's been getting weirder and more theatrical and stuff, but this I mean, it doesn't top the whole dream sequence coma murder. But anyway, so we open and it looks like we're gonna have one thing go, and then we've got the Padishaw, and we get the Padishaw versus the Gauntlet, but then it's not. But then there are these twists and turns, and then we get Bleakwood, and lots of run-ins and some chaos, and I don't even know how we got here. At one point, I kind of lost track. I might have, I don't know, like I had a sugar rush, but it was crazy. So we end up with Revolutionary Randy Burns versus Bleakwood. But Revolutionary Randy Burns was in there for Padishaw, who was versus Bleakwood. And, geez, I don't know what went on in this match. I have no idea. I think somebody won, maybe. All I know is at some point, we had a tag team match. Like, I don't know, did it transition into that or what? Anyway, this is kind of a cool match. Like things like gelled or solidified, or maybe the buzz wore off. But anyway, we get a cool tag team match. We get the Dingo and Revolutionary Randy Burns. Okay, that's a sweet team. Okay, Dingo's hot. He's good. Got that stuff. And we got Revolutionary Randy Burns. But wait. So now the whole reason this started, now I'm thinking back on it, was that Dreamboat Alex did a heel turn, and he kidnapped the Wallaby, and that's what pulled the Dingo out, and then the Gauntlet backed up. And then Burns is in there. Short story long. Anyway, there's a tag team match. Dreamboat's nasty. He's working it hard. He's doing the full heel move there. The Gauntlet's trying to stay out of the ring. And then on the other side, we got Burns and Dingo, and they're good. They're solid, good workers. But of course, team of heels, they managed to take the tag team belt, which is what we didn't know that was what was up for grabs at first. I mean, because Dingo comes down out of a shark and he's got the tag team belt, but we thought it might have been for the DM belt. But anyway, I'm sorry, folks. It is a crazy week for the show. It's nuts. It's nuts. I'm looking at my notes and I'm trying to follow what I wrote, and it just, some of it seems like a big fever dream. Okay. I mean, there's some, and when I say fever dream, interspersed in there is some recollections of a weird, like, almost, red-caped Grand Wizard promo with Bleakwood and the Woods, and, but I must have been dreaming that, because that certainly wouldn't have been on air. Anyway, so the big sort of main card match is Skunk Ape, Padishaw's guy, the Enforcer, versus Bleakwood. A lot of weird imagery here. Crazy. We see Jeremy, and Jeremy's kind of wicked and ripped. Okay, he's actually doing some serious wrestling moves. And Skunk Ape's bad. He's a badass, But Bleakwood's, taking him out, taking him to task, working him hard. So it looks like Bleakwood's going to take it. But then Lady Bleakwood comes in, who we saw, with the Padishaw earlier, and interferes, and we see Jeremy kind of hesitate, but then maybe come back. But then it turns out it wasn't Lady Bleakwood. It was Stand Percolator. Steiger pulls off the veil, and he pulls out Clarabelle. And looks like Bleakwood had been trying to throw off the influence of the crazy possessed doll, but this kind of freaks him out, so he runs out of the ring, and it's a DQ, but it's clear there's going to be a fight set up for next time, and the Skunk Ape and Wallaby walk off into the sunset together. I think that's what happened. I think. I'm not sure, but let's talk about news and rumors anyway. So going into the pay-per-view, we know a couple of things. One is that it's going to be Percolator versus Bleakwood for the MC belt, and they'll bring out the Gauntlet of Power, so we'll see what happens with that. Probably also going to see the DM belt up for grabs. I'm betting Dingo, but we don't know who they're going to be there with. There's a lot of possibilities. There's a lot of people there they could do it with. A lot of contenders, because we got Slapshot, Capitan X, the Accountant's still around. Even Dreamboat might come back. So who knows how they're going to settle that out. And is the tag team belt still in contention? Are they going to do a follow up for that? We just don't know. So kind of crazy. On the rumors front, so one of the things I was surprised by is, because this is Montreal, Canada, I thought we'd see the Pebble, but the Pebble wasn't there. So what I heard was that apparently the Pebble kind of made some enemies in Canada, and so he got stopped by these French separatists at the airport, and so he wasn't able to get to the match. So hopefully he'll be back at Gauntlet City, and who knows what he's going to do. I mean, he's a taker down a legend, so we'll see. I also heard backstage some rumors and stuff that Wolf Backhouse is seriously PO'd at Gauntlet. Not the promotion, but Gauntlet the guy, and that he has something serious planned. So who knows what's going to happen with that. In general, I'm hearing that there's a little bit of worries. Gauntlet Wrestling has done better. The promotion's grown, but there's some worry about it having kind of a niche fan base. I mean, zombies and dream quests and wood stalkers and shark riding. Who knows? So yeah, let's go to final. Wait, no. We don't want to go to final thoughts yet, because I want to tell you, hey, somebody sent me front row tickets for the pay-per-view coming up. So I'm actually going to be at the show this weekend, and so I'm kind of excited about that. So that I got the tickets, and I got that box last week that I was going to open up, but then I got this weird email from somebody who said they were the Gauntlet Guru, and they told me not to open the box, and that kind of freaked me out a little. So I haven't yet. I was going to do it this week, but I'll probably do it after we do the wrap up next time. But kind of freaked me out. So we'll see. Getting some weird vibes there, but we'll see, brother. Anyway, it's gonna be sweet. I'm gonna be at the show. So let's go to final thoughts. So the final thoughts, I'm going to be at the show. I'll try and pick up some merch. I know we've got some new Dingo stuff in there. Apparently they got some cool shirts. Maybe I'll get a Wallaby doll, because the Wallaby's pretty cool. And, I'm digging the Skunk Ape. That cool sort of, tormented beast thing kind of appeals to me. So we'll see. Back in Gauntlet City. Excited. Can't wait to see how things go. Anyway, we'll do the wrap up after the pay-per-view. Hopefully I won't get it out late. Anyway, so good grappling, and we'll see you next time. Be sure to rate, subscribe, comment, and or pontificate in the comments. Bye.